Hey, we're not even messing around today. I just jumped right in and started looking at my stuff. Here's our Uncle Mike. He's bad. Do we have a mission? Did I do intel stuff already? Probably, but let's just make sure. We don't have any emails. CIA listing post. Expand our dossier on the United States International Intelligence Agency. Insider will sell you information to aid you in hacking and sabotaging computers. What is this? I mean, it's very affordable. Let's bug a CIA listening post. Why not? We got info on the CIA and Jibril Al-Barra. Let's get right into it. Who is this CIA? Lucia, you say? Usually more athletic than her desk-bound contemporaries. No match for a professional soldier. Basic hand-to-hand combat training. Instructed not to ever use the hand-to-hand combat training. Trained to listen for openings in an enemy's defense, namely the reloading of a weapon. This person. Literal translation of the name is Gabriel the Innocent. Practice socialite, while difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well connected. As much as harming Al-Barra would cause repercussions with Al-Samad, harming any guest may cause repercussions in public circles. Yeah, we're going. I was just making sure I'd hit the right button and not just start talking to myself for no reason. That's fine. Let's get our uncle out in the field. Let's slide him on over there. Do we just go straight in with this, the CIA listening post? I think that sounds reasonable. It's Uncle sliding time now. He's a spy uncle. A spunkle, if you will. And he's a bad uncle.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around. Cable's cut.
I don't know what cable I just cut.
Alright, check downstairs.
Oh, he's gonna come this way, because that's where the cable is.
Another fuse. Am I the fucking electrician? Need a flashlight.
Is he in here? Or is he coming here? Will he hurry up? He's bright red. What red man? Well, I mean, he wanted a stealth kill, but maybe they don't all know exactly where I am. It's possible. They all know exactly where I am.
Mike, what are you doing?
No time to be
it's
subtle.
Fine. It's the CIA.
Mike,
They're
stop
bad
it.
guys too.
They're American agents.
Oh
So
no.
am I. That's not stopping them.
Well, we tried, but I think we're too loud to stealth kill people now. But that's what the stomps are for, so that's fine. Okay, let's stealthily deactivate the cameras, because I didn't check what I was doing here.
Mike, they're calling in reinforcements.
That's a problem. This is going way too fast. I can't get over to the things in time. Hey! I did it. Whoa! What's happening to me? I got wibbled. Well, there's gonna be a few less CIA spooks in the world. We're just gonna have to live with that somehow. I'm sure we'll manage. Why do I'm doing the thing where I just start moving again when I don't know where I'm going. Also, where the fuck is anything? Okay, let's just restart that. We've already set off the alarm, so we can't be defeated by the alarm. That's how we get them.
Accessing the database and downloading the software.
Alright. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post.
Another perfect stealth
Gotta
mission
love
from
this
Mike
channel.
Thornton. A dog somewhere is mad at Mike Thornton. He understands. Whoa, that's too fast. Okay, I saw one for 1 second. It's gone now. Okay, let's try again. We want to get one before it moves. We're not going to get both. It's not reasonable. Okay, we're not going to get this one? Never mind, there's no time. Attempt 3. I can't scroll all the way down there in time, game. You're going to have to put it closer to the top. Okay, we got one. It's just that easy. Okay, sure, almost out of Iron Chef. The minigames here are just impossible, huh? Game. Game, I can get it to roughly the right place fast enough. You just have to accept that it's in the right place when it's there. Because otherwise, there's not enough time. Oh. I don't know how I did that, but that'll do. Maybe he failed 3 times, he just gets mad and kicks the door in. Works for me. He is an angry, angry uncle.
Control room's
Whoa.
locked from the inside.
No
That
other
wall?
entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
Hey assholes, come out.
This ought to
Come
do the
fight me.
trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Why?
Just giving them a scare. A little something.
Why
I learned
does
in
she
third
care if I
period
kill
science.
CIA goons? Should have listened to your training to not try and punch me. Very rude. Staggeringly rude. Can do that one. Ooh. Someone else's emails. Data Department shooting bricks about Moscow embassy turning into a shootout. Rogue is operating in Taiwan. Oh, they're looking for me. Stuff about Alvera. A rabid asset operating in our sector. A deep mole. That's okay. I want to reply. Just hi, this is Mike. I was looking at your emails. Did you ever deal with that thing? Just curious, no reason. That went fine. She didn't like it when we shot everyone. But you know what? She already full hits us, so oh, I didn't turn the music back on. That's why he didn't play the jingle. We gotta turn the music back on. We gotta turn up the radio. I need the music. Give me some more.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
I'm taller in person. Sounds like Marburg needs to hire a brighter bunch.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company
Sliding my
time.
uncle.
I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Hellbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
Can you kill the trace and start reformatting the hard drive from remote? Might teach her a lesson. Got a picture?
Calling it up now.
I should probably have made instead of the
Attractive.
bad thing, but I didn't
Recognizer?
want to.
No, I think I'd remember.
We'll get back
She's
into
tied to
the
Marburg.
swing of being bad
We've got a
uncle.
way to get to him after all.
Bunkle. Emails. My god. We got another contractor? Not contractor, another dealer of weapons. All ceiling collapsing due to faulty construction error. 99% sure it's due to epoxy used on ceiling cement. We went with short-term adhesive due to its fractional cost. Sheet came loose. 2 dead, 1 injured. Don't worry, Chief. I already got the cover story rolling. Referring is what caused our perfectly safe tunnel to suffer a minor structural anomaly. Just gonna pay off the families of the dead. Well, I'm gonna send this to the reporter. Okay, and we got all the ones from the CIA listing post? Are these new or are these... I think those are... Picked up casualty reports off the CIA dispatch server. Not sure what went wrong, Mike. I'm disappointed you had to resolve it with killing American agents. They're bad, Mina. They're bad guys. It's fine. Pete, remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job more fun. These are the people I'm killing, Mina. It's fine. My numbers aren't that right in Type A. PSC isn't talking, so I had to pull estimates from the hospitals. At least 100 dead, over 300 wounded. I was living in hospitals that wouldn't report the numbers. 3 Americans were killed. 1 beaten badly and bled to death. Another lit on fire. 3rd got off lucky with a single blow to the head that caused internal decapitation. Needless to say, this is going to be a big story in the States. And trying to work out who did the missile attacks. Best theory we have is other terrorists. They are way behind us. We know who did that. It was Hellbeck. Internal pistol magazine. What do you mean, game? How does that work, game? I'll take oversized pistol clip though. Maybe I should take a... No, I can't. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna finish that thought. Silencer on my time? Oversized shotgun magazine? Just selling me 2 big magazines. Hang on. No intel? No intel. We'll just quickly equip those. Please make it visually different from my existing 2 big magazines. No. I wish. I did switch back the shotgun to a previous one just because I wanted more ammo capacity. So we have 15 shots now. The damage is only 1 less, and we can knock down a whole lot more people before we have to stop and reload. Which means with the move as leveled as it is now, we're going to be doing pretty good. Intercept NSA intelligence, I suppose. NSA echelon hub concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Is the game like legit trying to make me feel bad about killing CIA goons? Cause yeah, no. But Mike, they were American.
I
Sure
think I
were.
just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from
Dead
dropping
now.
in for a cone.
This has to be the worst posting in the entire intelligence community.
Well, data gathering isn't exactly as prestigious as fieldwork. Okay, you'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month.
Let's
That
do a
might get you
swav.
in.
I think I can smooth talk my way past them.
Don't play games, Mike. These guys are
Mike,
trained
no,
to stop
please,
double
don't
agents
try
and
it.
imposters. If their post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home. Hey, how about some service here?
All right. Keep your shirt on. What do you want?
I'm here to fix the
What is
computers.
this voice?
We don't have a problem with the computer.
The continued
Is
integrity
that-
of our national security could be at risk. Do you want to be responsible for that?
Who did you say you work for?
Mike, what are you doing? Give him the code.
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Just gonna get real
Who you
mad at
talking
him.
to?
No one you need to worry about. I hear the Adirondacks are
Oh.
beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level. What the hell just happened?
Looks like he didn't buy the story. I'll see what I can pull off the computers and head back to the safe house.
Okay. Well, that happened. Code signals not immediately recognized, indicating a possible breach of operational security. Agent manning the station may not have been NSA at all, becoming suspicious of the agent's activities. Thornton shot the proprietor rather than risk his cover being blown. Mission accomplished. We killed one guy. We showed up and shot that man. That was all we were there for, right? There might be other reasons he'd believe we're not on the level. Does he know what horrible? Can he just sense that? Can he see auras? She's pretty happy that we keep sending things. Friend in Moscow owes me a favor, so she can help me get the story on the circuits. It's never the fuck-ups that cause such a scandal, it's the cover-ups. Fortunately, people never learn, so I still have a job. NSA tap established in Rome. Found data fragment in echelon code. Thought you'd like it since it's data talking about the same Conrad Marburg fellow you were pursuing. You already have this data, junk it, otherwise add it to the file. We got a little intel on Marburg. I don't think we have a contact now, so we're probably not going to be able to buy intel. Ooh, we did not have a lot on Marburg. This is probably the first intel we got on him. He's 65. Chief reference for VCI. Unlikely he's given up his commitment to Hellback, so his career change is something of a mystery. Doesn't have a good read on people. Almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. Once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he's quick to let them go and sever all ties. Gives people one chance to prove themselves. If they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. Marburg, how did you get to be a 65-year-old spy like this? Unbelievable.
You in place?
Yep. Got a good view of the estate where this meeting is supposed to take place. What now?
Oh, I have a sniper gun.
He's supposed to be here tonight.
Oh, I'm glad I brought this rifle. But what's the deal with the scope?
It can transmit images to me in real time. Aim at someone, and I'll run their picture through the database. See if we get a match. The longer you
I
focus
forgot
on
to
the
read up the
target,
intel I
the quicker
bought
I
for
can
this
make
mission,
it.
huh?
The ID's all I need.
And if the target's a scumbag, I take him out?
That's your call. If you decide to shoot, just make sure you don't do it if the target's inside of a camera or another person. We don't know who Alvara's meeting, so taking anyone else out may have repercussions, depending on who their friends are.
Oh, Coughing Man's back, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Let's see who these lads is.
Roman artist. Made a name for himself last year with a controversial exhibit in Paris. Some local juvenile offenses, but otherwise he's clean.
How bad an
Not our
artist is
target.
it? Do you want me to take the shot?
Owns a sports car dealership in Naples. Does a lot of international business, but no criminal record. Not our guy.
Well, I don't see any other guys right now. Unless there's a secret bonus guy. Oh, bonus guy.
A nobody.
Looks like the guards are clear. Moving up to the next position.
I got 500 points.
In position.
All right, let's begin. Security guard. He's clean.
It's Gilbert Jansen. I think there's another security guard behind this tree. Is she the target?
Well, she's a little underdressed.
Is she the
Definitely a
target?
cold night from the looks of it.
All right, Mike.
Mike is horrible? I was asking for that.
Spanish celebrity talk show host. He's a known meth user, but nothing related to financing terrorists or arms smuggling.
Where did I get this gun?
Dutch flower baron. He's suspected of dipping into the drug trade, but that's all I've got. Nothing really incriminating.
Oh. Elmo.
Special forces. Not our man, but definitely a professional. He planned and led the assault that took back the hijacked British jet last year.
I remember reading about that. Should I get an autograph for you?
Whoop.
I'm in position overlooking the chateau.
Just give it a minute.
A lot of guests tonight.
I see. Mike, be very...
Careful, I know. I don't want a mob after me before we have a target.
Immigrated to France from the
That took
West
a long
Bank
time
about
to
10
scan.
years ago, and serves on the board of directors for the Christian Islamic Confederation. He's practically a saint. Keep looking.
So don't shoot that guy. Probably.
He's a cop in Rome. Must be moonlighting as a bodyguard for one of these guys.
We're doing a lot more spy stuff in Rome. We're doing it badly, but you know.
An American novelist. He's got a bestseller right now on corporate involvement.
Well,
in the Middle
we're not
East.
fighting gangsters
I'm waiting for the movie.
in
Anyway,
a train
enough
yard.
about him.
Someone didn't know better. They might think this was sneaky. The kind of stuff we're up to right now. Does anyone see anybody I haven't scanned? No, got you. I got you. Got you. Got you, Mike. Alternate Mike. Is there anyone else anywhere? Is there anyone in these cars? Where did you come from, man?
He's a curator for one of the museums in town. His latest exhibit on the Crusades has drawn some fire, but otherwise he's clean.
Okay. And we're not done, so there's even more guys that I couldn't find. See someone moving, I have to check. Oh! That's got a big guy.
That's Albara. That's him.
Take him out.
Hold on. A lot of State Department and Interpol records. State Department says he's dirty. Interpol says his finances are legitimate, though. And
Mina, do I take him out?
none of these State Department records are sourced. I can't tell where they came from.
Okay, I may have tried to shoot him already.
Best I can tell, their intel was added to his sheet a few months before you left for Saudi Arabia.
He's a member of Al Samad, right?
I don't know. I'd say yes.
He's
But I
rich,
might be
so...
wrong. You can take him out, or we can abort. It's up to you.
Well, he's fucking gone now. Well! Good move. You win this round, Mr. Guy.
I'm aborting the mission.
All right, Mike.
Dang, what a move. You see a sniper out there looking at you, you just calmly walk away. What's he gonna do? Skip the dialogue?
What's that beeping noise?
I got a big email. Seems to run a lot of web searches with keywords like Mike Thornton and Michael Thornton in the Milan area. Whoever's doing it did it through a Halbeck Milan office computer. Used a public terminal so I can't trace it back to a particular end user. Stuck him in with political and criminal connections. Kill him before he uses contacts to track you down. I know that you were lurking outside my chateau, but don't know why. Consider my interest piqued. Refuse to let you intimidate me. Let's meet face to face, see if you have the guts to kill me in broad daylight. That seems fair. I want to meet this man. And could alternatively be a dick about it. Don't make a habit of sitting down to sip coffee with terrorists. Sorry, Jibril. If you want to meet, I'll need data on Al Samad's cell activity, monetary channels, names of leaders. Stuff I can use to put your associates into prison cells and or mass graves. I want to meet him, though. Let's go say hi. Alright, we just intel, I think. That's fine. Let's check if there's any more intel while we're at the computer. Pictures would expand your dossier on Conrad Marburg. Might prove useful when meeting with Jibril Al-Barra. It's possible we're gonna meet Marburg at some point. It's possible. Still carries out VCI field operations. Judging from the debriefings, he's a one-man army. He's carried out operations in Kuwait, South Africa, and was believed to have been involved in an oil refinery explosion in Moscow. In each instance, he was in and out quickly and efficiently. It's one of those spies you hear about. One of those stealth men. Come on, Alpha Protocol, I want to see the man. I only didn't shoot him because he walked behind that roof. He'd have been done.
No sign of Al-Barra.
I'm just gonna yell at no
Maybe he
one.
stood you up.
To the heavens. I'm mad.
If he's a
I'm mad 'cause
no-show,
I'm
then I'll have to
sitting.
go find him.
The message seemed genuine, Mike. Something must have happened.
Sorry, that's
Switch off your transmitter. If you reach for your gun, one of my men will put a bullet in your skull.
Let me guess. This was your table.
Don't make me repeat myself. You've made an effort to broadcast your arrival in Rome. Why?
You're the why. I was hoping if I stomped around enough, you'd come out of whatever hole you were hiding in.
I would have expected a rogue agent would be more cautious.
Why bother?
Never
Corporate
cautious.
tools like yourself can always be baited into showing themselves. It's a rookie move. So.
Oh,
you
he's
threaten
mad.
me? Go ahead. This should be worth a laugh.
You aren't here in an official capacity.
No, I'm
You
a
are
rogue agent.
operating under Alpha Protocol.
Interesting.
I've been disavowed.
Considering the program's secret, I would have expected you to say traitor, unless you have insider knowledge.
If you think you're the first to be abandoned by your government, you would be wrong.
Jim Cummings, by the way, is
You are
Stigger.
Michael
I
Thorne.
think he might have been the gelato shop man as
An
well.
American citizen, but you have traveled extensively since birth. A known freelancer.
I'm an operative now. After Saudi, I had to change my 5-year plan. So, is that it for my background? Can we get to the fight, or...
Reports place you as someone who prefers action over tactics. A thug.
I mean, that's
You
fairly
obviously read
accurate.
half the file, unless you're describing yourself.
And you were the one who crossed paths with a German mercenary in Moscow.
Very briefly.
Z.
I get around, and she was a little insistent we get together.
I am not surprised. She is a mercenary, but hardly professional or discreet, it seems.
Oh, do I sense a lover's quarrel?
No, merely contract dispute.
So, you know a great deal about me, and I know who you are.
Sticker.
You're Leyland's right-hand man, his lackey, toady, henchman. And you wear those gloves to keep the blood off your hands. I've read your dossier. You've lived a full life. Kuwait, South Africa, that oil refinery explosion in Moscow. It's like a concert tour with you.
Considering how public your actions have been in Rome and how many CIA and NSA
I've killed
agents
one
you
NSA
kill,
agent, come on.
I think you're hardly in a place to
Coughing
lecture
Man
me.
says goodnight, everyone.
What happened to
I don't know why he said it,
Dead, of
but he
course.
did.
Once you'd ID'd him, well, his use to me was at an end. In less than a day's time, you have already managed to cause me considerable inconvenience. Now, tell me what you're doing here.
Look, old man, you can talk big all you want, but at the end of the day, you're a corporate
We're
drone
going to be as rude
collecting a
as possible
paycheck.
to Tigger.
You answer to a cardboard cutout half your age with the fashion sense of a screaming child. He spends thousands on his fucking hair. I may be on the run, but I'm a lot better off than you, some monkey in a suit who can't even talk and click his pen at the same time. What I don't understand, though, is why we're talking at all. Unless keeping me alive is...
Also, all the stuff we said about his like background and
I
stuff,
have
we would
orders,
not have said that
and
if
I am a cautious person.
if we didn't have his dossier information.
Well,
Also, he hates that.
We're done talking, so you can go fuck off now.
I expected that reaction. I believe you have nowhere to go for help. In that
Yeah,
situation,
it is cool.
it is a rare man who goes to his
Also,
enemy's home. So yes, this
there's
is
a boss fight with him later. Spoilers.
social call. A warning. You have proven yourself capable,
Well, I'm
but
tough.
pursuing this course of action will not serve you any longer. Go underground, hide, but stay out of our way,
Or else what?
or people you care about will start to die. We know you've been in contact with one of your fellow agents. That contact will die if you persist, and then we will kill you.
I'm alone. I'm not in contact with anyone. Certainly not the agency that cast me out.
Your denial just adds to the evidence.
So we're done here. I leave Rome, leave you to your plan, and that's it.
Yes. What you do next is up to you, but there are only two
Good
immediate
idea now.
choices. Leave, you live. Stay, you die.
I think you're the one who needs to leave. And it's simple, because your boss's plan is flawed.
Really?
Leyland's never seen the world outside of the boardroom or an air-conditioned limo. And he's planning something to change the world? Doesn't seem to me like he knows what he's doing.
Of course. He provided a goal, another provided a plan, I provided the means.
Jim Cummings is very good at being a,
Leave
a
Rome.
villain.
If we see each other again, it will be the last time.
Magog expressed disdain for Agent Thorne's violent activities in Rome, saying his recklessness in attempting to expose Hellbeck and Elsamad's activities in the city. Connection between Marburg, VCI, Hellbeck, and Elsamad's presence in Rome still unclear. Marburg threatened that any further investigation attempts would result in the deaths of Agent Thornton and anyone allied with him. Upon returning to the safe house, Mina picked up a phone trace from a VCI employee working with Marburg, attempting to contact local authorities. So there's a boss fight with him later, and he's one of the many people who you have a boss fight with, and
You
then
weren't hard to find.
they just leave if you don't execute them. But you can't just execute him because he goes like halfway through the boss fight when his health's still half full.
The reports of what happened.
I think Jim Cummings is better as a villain than anything else, and it's tragic that he
you
doesn't
is
be a villain more often.
I wanted you to
Of
find
course
me.
you did.
And it's, you know,
And that's when you and Mr. Marburg
Remember
met
him
up
as
and had
Taker.
lunch.
There wasn't much time to eat, actually. He was too busy talking, and I was too busy keeping my hands where he could see them.
Huh. So a normal business lunch then. I'd be curious to hear more. And your first impression of Mr. Marburg. What did you discuss?
Oh, we laughed, we cried, we had a grand old time. That Marburg, he can do a killer impression of you.
you have to make him
Described
as
you
annoyed
as-
as possible for him to stay and do and finish out the boss fight with you.
Easily angered. But Mr. Marburg was not always the best judge of character.
And
Nor
he
does
hates it
instill
if
much
you use
loyalty in
suave
employees.
options. No one knows exactly how you do it, and it's kind of hard to get done
Bitch.
to annoy him enough.
This woman entered the
I did do it
picture
once,
after
but I don't know
meeting
exactly how.
Marburg. She was in our office in Rome.
You don't like suave options.
Yes.
He has to have enough dislike with you already,
Did you ever
and you have to have said back enough of his own backstory to him, even though you're a total little shit. Yeah, that's the guy.
Right. In the end, it was.
Oh, that back and forth were really good as knowing a bit about him. It's good system. Yeah, I'm sorry, in the flash forwards there's always the weird lights. I wasn't really listening to the men because I was excited about meeting Marburg.
Mike, we may have a problem.
They're really weird.
The VCI employee I mentioned before, Madison, I think she's going to act.
What do you mean, now?
She's calling the operator and asking for you by name.
She can't be working for Marburg, unless this is a trap. Who is she calling?
The city directory. And maybe the police next. If she does...
Can you intercept
I have
the
no
call?
idea.
Redirect it?
What? Why?
Because if she's an agent, we'll know soon enough. Do it.
Okay, let me patch her through.
It's like weird, like lens flare, but only in like weird little
Operator?
blobs
The same
over
thing.
people.
Hello? Yes, is this the operator?
I'm mad.
Who are you trying to reach?
Michael Thornton. How many times do I have to tell you people? This is an emergency.
And your
You're
reason
looking for the
calling?
slidable
What?
uncle.
Who
Watch
is
this.
I'm Michael Thornton. I want to know why you're looking for me.
I have reason to believe your life is in danger. I know it sounds crazy, but
You don't say.
I don't want to discuss the
This is
details
not
over the
news,
phone.
ma'am.
This line may be tapped. She is a sharp one. But it's important I speak to you immediately. Is there someplace we can meet?
Mike's
I have
gonna be
an apartment
horrible.
Here in Rome, we could meet here if you'd like. It's a beautiful view.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right. Don't
If they're
ever come
watching
near
me,
this horrible
that
uncle.
might lead them to you.
Well, if it makes you feel better, send me an address and I'll meet up with you.
I know a restaurant in the area. We should be able to talk without being interrupted.
Sounds nice.
It's not far. 15 minutes?
Looking forward to it.
Whoop. Hey! I can level pistol all the way. Six shots. I get 30 seconds to aim those 6 shots, I think. That's too long. So we're gonna try and get to finish out the boss fight with Marburg, just because it's hard to do. And it'd be cool if I could show that, but I can't promise that I'll be able to do it, because I don't know what causes it, honestly. I checked on the wiki, and they don't know what causes it either. And some chat from CIA about a Georgia situation. I did see something about that. Someone claimed to be a deep mole reported a rogue US agent operating outside the US. Mole did not say which agencies involved. The mole used NSA verification codes when contacting US government to prove his identity as a mole. Rogue agent was alleged to have been operating in Saudi Arabia. That's not much. Got another email. Elsamad transmission. Whoop. Meet the ruins. Time code Algol. I've seen Elsamad communicate to an email distribution list this large. Their souls never talk to each other to minimize what information will get leaked should someone be interrogated in cave in. So with that in mind, read on. Agenda 1. Distribute weapons from recent acquisition. 2. Discuss agenda for next phase. It's a little one. Tell me about medicine. First time through, I never bought any intel, and I'm much happier buying all the intel I can get my hands on. VCI? Weird. Fluent in Italian, passable in a few other languages. Part-time job working for VCI as a translator and file clerk. That makes sense. Thought she didn't seem like the type for the weird mercenaries we keep running into. Hasn't been the VCI branch office long. Work ethic and skills caused her to be assigned as Marburg's executive assistant in Rome. Access to sensitive material, though most of it's in code. She's little idea what most of it means until finding file on Michael Thornton. Doesn't seem to know the full extent of what VCI does beside recruit ex-military and offer it private security. Ma'am, I'm sorry to tell you that you are the bad guys. I'm also the bad guys, but I'm different bad guys. I'm gonna get some juice real quick, and then we're gonna keep going. I ran out of juice a bit ago, and then I didn't stop talking, and then redeemed a Hydra, and I should probably get on that. One second. I got tangled up in my blanket, but I'm back now. We have an intel on Madison. I like playing stuff on Xbox. Just, I like the stupid Xbox achievement noise.
My
We're gonna go
lord,
suave, just so he's
fun.
as horrible as
So what's
possible.
this about someone
I'm
trying to
sorry.
kill me?
I work for the Veteran Combat Initiative, VCI. They're a global military contractor. My boss, Mr. Marburg, I think he's involved in something illegal. So I checked it out, and your name came up
hang
several
on.
times in our database.
I wish I could pause during cutscenes.
Maybe Marburg wanted to meet me.
Noise is back,
Was
I think.
cross-linked to several contracts within the VCI.
Yeah, why is Noise
Nation
back?
contracts.
Marburg must be jealous.
I didn't do anything.
Do you have the contracts? That'd be valuable evidence.
I'm louder?
No.
That would have been.
Why am I louder? Alright, we're gonna try and wibble the volume around, but I can't. It's been unbelievably bad recently, and I don't know why. Oh, there it goes. It's gone now. Cool. Maybe it just turned itself up for no reason. It normally turns itself down. No, it's about the same spot.
To hope for, I suppose. No worries, we'll figure this out.
Mr. Thornton, I'm not sure what
It's
to
just
do next.
haunted.
Go to the authorities? Is there someone I should notify, or...?
Let's cut out the
Be
small talk.
big
You
nice
work
and
for
then big
Marburg,
mean.
He wants me out of Rome, and you're sent here as some ploy to get intel on me or take me out.
What? No, you have it wrong.
I'm not done. When you open your mouth again, you're going to tell me about Marburg, his plans in Rome, and then you're going to give me all the passcodes to the Halbeck and VCI mainframes. I'm only going to ask once.
Mr. Thornton, I came here to warn you. Mr. Marburg's dangerous. He wants to kill you.
I know.
We're
he's
just
trying to
gonna
kill me.
alternate
What I
between
wanna
being a
know is
weirdo and
why
being
why he's
angry.
here in Rome.
I...
Tell me now or tell me later, but later's going to be worse for you, I promise. I
Dang.
need those files. Are
She's
they in the
not
VCI
gonna
branch
help
office?
us.
I don't know what you're looking for, but the VCI office in Rome isn't Marburg's personal office. He does most of his work off-site, or when he travels.
But he's here now. So
I
where
literally
did he store
wasn't
the
here, so I
information
don't know
about
what could have
Rome?
happened to the sound. It's just been
Has a
haunted.
villa. I've been there several times. If the files exist, I'm guessing they'd be there.
Along with Marburg.
Yes.
Give me the address. Can you get me in?
What?
Passcodes, details on the security system, anything would be helpful.
I can give you the address, but that other information...
Trust me, if you can get me into the mansion, I'll get the information, and then your boss goes away for good.
Mr. Thornton, Marburg is... I've never seen him angry, but everything about him... He's a dangerous man to cross.
I'll protect you. If he gets by me, then no one can protect you.
All right.
Oh, she
Mr.
like
Thornton, I
that.
trust you.
Do you?
If I can help you, I will. I can get you the address to the villa, and the names of the files you need to search for.
Then that's all I need. Come with me.
Well, dang. I wouldn't trust Mike. We just alternated between being... Do you know the suave options? They said they were basing that off like what James Bond would do. I don't think this man is James Bond. I think he's watched all of the James Bond movies.
Anything on the news?
But they're so bad, the suave options. Marburg's villa. think you might need that map. I don't normally buy the maps. But I think it tells you about like a secret room. Don't I get any more map? Apparently not. Must have been VCI then. Grenades and explosive rounds substantially less effective against VCI opponents. Shock traps are especially useful. We have slightly over 2/3 of all possible intel. We know 68% of all things. Let's go to Marburg's house. Ugh, enemy sight range. Can't take the chance Marburg will destroy his files if you spotted in on ground, so he decided to use the direct approach. Walk through the front door and let them take you to Marburg. Use the opportunity to learn what you can, taking any action you deem necessary to deal with Marburg and his operation. I do have to stop learning any new information ever in 1% more. Mike can know one more thing, maybe even like half of one thing. And then he's full. Oh my fucking god.
Narcissist much?
Thornton, my apologies for relieving you of your weapons, but after that incident with the CIA listening post, I'm sure you understand.
Not really, but what Halbeck wants, Halbeck takes.
Of course. So, I have an aggressive schedule over the next few days. Let's get to the point. Tell me everything you've discovered about our Rome operation. Specifics, please.
Not much behind the link to Al Samad, I guess. And perhaps some fascination
I
with
want to
gelato.
fight him with no
now,
weapons.
When you say specifics, do you mean flavors or...
You like to play games, Thornton. I'll miss that about you.
Miss me? What, are we done?
Okay.
I had hoped you would be willing
I think we
to
might be fighting them with no
cooperate,
weapons.
but I haven't provided the right incentive. That was 10,000 volts. Beat Mr. Thornton until he can no longer stand, but leave him able to speak.
Don't on fire. Mike recovered quick from that. I'm impressed. Okay, we got a strat here. That works.
Well, I guess that's that. No, I just need my gear. Mina, do you read me?
Why did
I'm here,
Marburg
Mike.
go?
Are you inside?
Yeah, but they've got me locked in. Can you override the security systems?
No, I can't patch through to security. I'm sorry, Mike.
Would Madison or
Don't let me
Seymour
come in
like-
my Power Rangers armor though, so.
Depends who you want to help you out, Mike. I can patch Madison through, or...
Why is C
I
an
can stay on the
option?
line. Just say the word.
Actually, I was thinking about bringing in the big guns.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Absolutely. She doesn't have any love for Marburg, and if there's anyone who knows VCI tech and Marburg's tactics, it's her.
All right, Mike. It's your call. I'll transmit the frequency for her to use. Setting up the channel now. Good luck, Mike.
Darling, and how are we? Enjoying Italy?
Oh, my jaw hurts a bit. One of Marburg's goons took a cheap shot at me.
And what happened to him,
true.
I wonder?
I'm beating up his
Well,
friend.
I beat the shit out of him. Nothing personal, I just don't like getting hit.
And that is why I have such affection for you, Michael.
Why have we called C? Oh, Z. Whoa. You just mash 3 and then you stop. And when they try and do the heavy punch, then you punch them. And they always try and do the heavy punch. Because if you're just mashing, it'll hit you. Without the little pause in
Alright,
between.
now I need to find my gear if I hope to get out of here.
Be careful, Michael. have backup close by. They are fond of taking
So?
cover, but not so fond
Okay,
of where
it's fine.
it
If he's just gonna
Aim
stay
for the
there.
head if you can.
Fuck! So sensitive. It's
The phone on the desk is flashing.
Perhaps Conrad is making a call. But there is no time, Michael. Look for exits.
There's a little bit of time.
Do I proceed? It depends. Is everything in place? Almost. There's a few last things that need to be taken care of, but I don't anticipate any problems. I hope not. Call me when you have something more.
This is a good door. Well, I think I'm dead now. Okay. So setting off the alarm is a problem. It's not necessarily avoidable because the minigame doesn't work very well. But, we need guns. Where are my guns? Can I have guns? I don't think I can avoid getting spotted by him either. Yeah. It's just not happening. Why did he do that?
The phone on the desk is flashing.
Do I proceed? It depends.
I wonder if I stand in front of the door, if they can't open it.
There's a few last things that need to be taken care of, but I don't anticipate any
I
problems.
do have a move.
Call me when you have something more. Can anyone see him?
No one can see him? I think they're not gonna leave though. I am Iron Man! Can't move. Or a stealth kill. There we go. That'll do it. Just need to remember we have a move that turns us into a... we get like a Mass Effects shield.
Nice bust.
Thank you, darling.
I said bust, not a pair of cruise missiles.
Good one, Mike. Does anyone have my gun? I don't. This is the move. Your punch will beat their heavy punch, and they'll always do the heavy punch. If you mash out 3 hits really quick, and then just calmly wait for a second. This is gonna be fucking impossible again. I hate this minigame so much. Game, this is not what the triggers are for. This is not why those are on there. Also, it's not like the middle of the pin that you're aiming for. It's like the very... It's like 1 pixel right where the narrow bit connects with the red bit. It's not... The top of the narrow bit won't do it. That's a different thing. Why am I even bothering to deactivate the cameras? That's the wrong one. This is fine. It's getting less fine. It might not be fine. It's fine. I'll just try again. No! How did he go down 2? Just gotta get there. Come on. I don't really have that much trouble getting it to go anywhere. Give me a break. Okay, now we're good. I didn't mean to use that, but I can change my move back to chain shot and room sweep. This glowing force field move. It's a whole thing, huh? How do I look at my map that I have? It's fine. I managed to slid down the entire stairs. The whole thing, every one of them.
I like the way your bullet stamps on the keys, Michael.
I should not have called this horrible edit. This is just a goal, Mike.
Either Marburg appreciates fine art, or...
No wonder she's only one of very few people.
An adequate specimen. A little colder than I'd like.
Okay. I'm sorry, I think there's a secret room, which is why I bought the map. I don't know where secret room is. Is it that blue thing down there? Possibly. I don't think we've been to Blue Zone, but it also looks like we're leaving. It's fine. Helicopter. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting much out of the shotgun at that range, but I was hoping of like one bullet would wing them and knock them down. Which did eventually happen, I just needed to get a little closer. Where'd he go? He says while shooting me. Can you stay in cover? And can I crit the turret? Seems like no. Crits are for people. I think the helicopter might have just been Marburg. Just going. Just not being here anymore. I didn't remember much about this game, but I do remember that I at least think there is a secret room. So I am going to keep checking.
The area you are entering, it is familiar. I think there is a game room ahead.
So should I take it slow?
No, but there will be guards. Make sure you run it through. And watch above the central court. There is a set door.
I'll watch for it.
It's the stomp that hurts more than the buckshot, you know? That knocks him over, but what really gets him is the little kick at the end. That's where the damage comes from. Motherfucker. Hey, you're really fucking clever with your little grenade. Is it just one guy? Because if it is, he's gone now. If it was... Oh my god. Why is it always the really bad ones now? Fuck! It was so in there. Give me a minute. I'm doing this fucking save. It makes you use the most imprecise possible part of the controller. And he's full precise. Anyone in here? No. Fake door. I'm checking again. I'm gonna keep doing it. Oh. Yeah, we've gone through, so last room before this one? Might be where we're looking. She did tell me to go slow through there. But I was in the middle of a gunfight, so I wasn't like, you know, full listening. How did I get here? Is it one of these identical doors? How did I even get in here? Door probably looked behind me. Yeah, I think the door looked behind me. Well, that's unfortunate. I was gonna go back when I'd finished shooting everyone. I was looking at my map too often, and in fact I wasn't looking at my map often enough. I think one of those is on him at least. Oh, sniper rifle. Let's do that then. Think the sniper rifle's an instant kill? Just always, no matter what you hit. Whoop. You do have to hit. Down a little bit, Mike. What? Oh, I'm getting bullet holes in the thin air next to him. Can we get the crook of his elbow? It's very sensitive. There we go. Beautiful. Can confirm it's a one-hit kill to the elbow. You sure I can't go back if you're gonna make me run all the way back? One room? You're not gonna let me run back 2 room? I swear I came in that door. And that door is full locked now. Checking. Maybe everything just connects together in nonsense ways. The map is not useful. Don't. I would love to shut down auto turrets. I do not enjoy those. the The shotgun effect wearing off sound was pushing me onwards. Making me go faster. This does link to the place with the blue thing. It's in the garden.
I think I hear a chopper.
Yeah, it's spinning. Well, here's the place with the blue thing, unfortunately. Just wanted to see if it'd do anything. So does blue thing just mean terror? What are we doing here? No, blue thing was before this. Blue thing's over here? Blue thing's over here. Hey, we found it. I think the helicopter's shooting missiles at me, but other than that, we're fine.
Open sesame.
Ah, Conrad and his secrets.
Just 1,000 bucks? No, there's more than that. Let's go. 2,000 bucks. Alan Parker secrets? Final intel? Okay, we did pretty good. That should annoy him, if nothing else. Maverick should hate this. So. You can't shoot me anywhere. I clicked the escape villa button. He's not a happy lad. When the information obtained from the villa, Agent Thornton has 2 new targets available? Sorry. I thought it was telling me that I'd done really good by buying the intel in advance. My fault in his agenda maybe to uncover Agent Thornton's connection to Alpha Protocol, see what member of the organization is feeding him information. Place some connection between Marburg and Alpha Protocol. Connection not indicated in the files. No one knows why Marburg did not execute Agent Thornton once he met him in cafe in Rome. Shotgun was most effective weapon.
Got a present for you. Uploading the information now.
Receiving. Sure is a lot of security.
And that's that.
Let's get 3 in toughness just because we can. More health. More hard to kill. I think we might have pushed the knowing too many things. We might have learned too much in the last mission. It's possible. I ain't checked yet, but it's possible. We learned a lot of things. Try to be quiet unless absolutely necessary. I always am. Rome ruins outside Castle? Some sort of meeting or transaction. What's being brought there, I have no idea. If Conrad were to find out, he would be quite upset. Yeah, entrance in the garden area. If I'd read that, then I need to read these after I buy them. That it tells you the secret. I think you can find the secret on your own, but you can't actually open it. You can, you can go to that spot, but it won't open unless unless Mike knows there's a secret there. Bonus objective. Anonymous source will sell you email intercepts pointing to targets of interest. That sounds fun. Al-Samad. Since you spared Shahid's life, may wish to call ahead and warn him of your mission. Should I? I mean, that's cool. Al-Samad information. Hey, I'm gonna go break all your things. We're up to 66%. Keeps his mission in mind, no sense of bravado or chivalry. Will retreat from a battle if a prolonged firefight is jeopardizing his mission. Expects the same of his subordinates, and they all understand the nature of sacrifice when it comes to accomplishing an objective. Loyal, generally not well trained. Elite agents amongst the ranks of the organization have better weapons than rank and file. Training and weapons. Al-Samad's danger lies in their numbers, quick response time in calling out alarms, and alerting the rest of the cells of any intruders, usually armed with dated assault rifles. We're up to 73%, we learned way too many things. Oh yeah, there was stuff about everything in there, right? There was stuff about just all of it. I still only have 14% intel on Alpha Protocol. Were there Halbeck stuff in there? Determined the sales of their missiles to extremist groups have not become determined that it doesn't become public knowledge. Exactly how long the company's been engaged in selling weapons on the black market is unknown, but the company clearly has broader ambitions than selling weapons to fuel current global tensions. Intend to manipulate world events to affect the global climate, spec guerrilla actions, and reinvigorate a Cold War between China and the United States. The extent of these plans is unknown, but these events could have disastrous consequences for the world's political stability. Cool guys. We already knew about VCI. We know everything there is to know about VCI. I am going to run to the loo and get some more water. And then we will continue to slide the uncle. Could possibly finish today? We'll see. But I think I only have Rome and then the end one, and I remember the end one not being long. I think it depends on what you've done, because the extra bits get added if you make some choices. Microphone, you best be behaving. Now we're only away for a few seconds, microphone. It looks to still be behaving. Let's investigate the ruins first. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why Mina's been so keen to help us, despite us being so horrible to Mina. We've been at -10, she hits us as much as it's possible for someone to hit someone, and has done since near the start of the game. Oh, there are no frames here. Also, while I'm checking things, I've been getting perks. I think. Who me? Definitely got that. Shadow Operative. Never got that one. Showing no favoritism towards nationalities. You use lethal force against CIA operatives that stood in your way. Yeah, I did. Fuck them.
Alright, I'm at the ruins.
And the bike?
It's close by. It's a nice ride.
That's such a weird bin.
Looks like the area is under renovation.
The site's
Oh,
closed
it's
to
just
the
got that
public.
poster on it.
You shouldn't run into any civilians.
Someone's alive.
Looks
That
like
poster was
Alcimar
in
right. One of
Maverick's
their cells
house,
is
by the
operating
way.
here.
Are we good? Good thing we called ahead.
Trying to take in all the sights I see.
Good to see how the renovations are
I
going.
heard a snake. Ooh. Don't use the pistol for that. That is what the shotgun is for. The pistol is for hiding in cover and one-shotting them, or using the special move. These are the things the pistol can do for you. These are definitely Mavericks, guys.
Gonna find it.
Okay, my move didn't work. Stop coming! I'll do. Go off the wall, Mike. I assumed we were going the wrong
Don't need
way.
these munitions finding their way into Rome. Better destroy them while I'm here. That's
Eh.
one.
While I'm here. Carry around all this C4 with me, just in case. I might as well use it.
What is this place?
If it's
The
beneath
rainy
the
day
bath,
C4.
It's probably where they kept the fires. To heat up the bathwater.
So, you majored in architecture.
No.
Why are there
Ancient
skeletons
Roman
here?
plumbing. With a minor. And your signal's breaking up a little, Mike.
Must be the ghosts down here.
Are you in the catacombs?
Yeah, but not for
Skeletons.
much longer. Don't want to pick up any curses.
Those weren't critical hits, but, you know. They got them. Maybe the pistol can be used for just shooting a man who stood in front of you. Maybe not just the shotgun can do that. I know the assault rifle can do that. But the guns in this game are very strange. They behave in odd ways. For example, only the pistol can do that. That's a pistol exclusive. Round the corner headshot. Critical hit.
That's another one.
What else?
And one more to go.
PKs. That's gotta be my buddy's stuff. I don't think Maverick's guys would be interested in those.
Hope the world doesn't end up like this if Halbeck fucks it up.
I wish you weren't looking at me, man. That would make my day so much better. I'm not gonna cover you. Oh. The mad. Lamp's going up again. It's fine. I wouldn't worry. If I were you. Is this the alarm? I don't care about the alarm. They always know I'm here. I don't know if there is a way to actually get stealth working. Next run, we're going to give stealth a tiny bit of a go. I do know it costs the most points of any skill in the game. And it seems like there's a point you get to, if you haven't invested in it, where stealth just stops being a function of the game.
Now you know how I feel. Just make sure nothing interferes with the station until I finish the trace.
Then? What then? We've got trouble, don't we?
Protect the trace, Mike. If we lose it now...
Don't worry, they're
should
not
probably
getting
get on
anywhere near
that.
it.
I can see you coming. You're not sneaky. They are dropping down all around me.
The signal's origin is in Rome.
Is there anything I can, like, take cover against these? I hit him in the end. Arguably, it took me a lot of shots.
Keep coming, assholes. I got plenty of bullets.
Charging. Well, that'll do.
It looks like a dummy operation. Cross-referencing with known contacts. Mike, you need to protect the trace.
The soldiers in the owl.
Hold on, Mike, I almost have it.
I'm doing it. Protecting. I'm protecting as hard as I can. I do charge my shotgun shot a lot faster now. It still looks glacial, but it was... This is improvement.
Got it. We're good, Mike. Transmitting the information to the safe house.
Beautiful. No! Let me do the sifs!
Mike, what did you do?
Erasing my tracks.
Mike!
The weapons.
Mike, there were safes everywhere! He's gone rogue! Well, I guess Mike just made his mind up there. Missed a lot of stuff there. Could have got intel. Mike just decided he wanted to blow up that intel instead of pick it up. Did he get the message that he'd gone past 69% and it's too late? Some days Mike just decides he's gonna fuck everything up.
Mike?
Huh? Oh.
Classic
Sorry,
Mike.
long day.
I imagine. They're airing reports on a shootout at the ruins. And while they're not admitting anything, the word is that it was a terrorist cell.
I'm really tempted to load.
There weren't any reports of you being taken into custody, though, so I wasn't sure what had happened.
Nothing I couldn't handle. Got shot at, shot back. It's an old story.
You just like to live dangerously, then?
I invited you here, didn't I?
Are you hurt?
No. Just need to get my second wind.
No, my
Have
health
to get to the warehouse
regenerates.
soon before the leads grow cold or Marburg moves the evidence out. I'm still running on adrenaline anyway.
I noticed you had medical supplies in the cabinet.
What is question?
If you want, I could...
I did have one question. When you were checking up on me shortly before we met, why didn't you use your work terminal in Rome?
What? How do you know that?
I was monitoring it. You used a temp employee's computer at your office. Why?
It was a Halbeck contractor from Milan, working with the VCI. I thought using his computer would help hide what I was doing. Guess I messed that up.
A contractor from Milan? Do you know who it was?
I don't know. They let him go, though. Word was he was accessing files he didn't have clearance for.
Do you know his name?
I never even saw him. Only heard about what happened. Why?
No reason. Just curious. You should get some sleep, Madison.
Up the stairs, Mike. Just things going on with my brethren in Italy? Not heard back from them, but that is to be expected. Those that do not communicate rarely overheard. Now seeing the effects a few rich men are having on the events of the world, I admit I know very little of the fucking hell specific plans Helbeck has in store for Europe, but when I look back at my own involvement with them, they are no doubt manufacturing some sort of enemy or crisis, one that the taxpayers of the European Union will unwittingly pay billions to destroy. Association's built entirely on the two of us trusting each other and blind faith, is it not? Believe me when I say I do not know why my brethren are in Rome. Cells of Al-Samad work in self-imposed secrecy from each other, so should someone be interrogated, they cannot endanger other cells. I will find a way to send messages to my men that you'll be coming, and you are to be trusted. Trust that you'll show my friends the same level of rationality you showed me. We'd probably run into a lot more of these guys if we'd, and, you know, they wouldn't have been passive. If we hadn't called ahead. I just think it'd replace some of the Marburg goons, the VCI guys, with the also mad guys, though. But it's always nice that you can have, you know, little effects on how the game's going. Just had a thought. Might do rum first next time. Oh, it'll limit the back and forth between Mike and Marburg. And I really like that little conversation. Like the other game, we're like, yeah, you've been doing your homework too. You get to say some things back. Not even messing around here.
What the shit is Thornton?
Oh. It's fine. It's possibly fine.
Yes, I've told you everything. Everything? No, I think we will need more than that.
I haven't done this one in ages because I stopped turning off the alarms. So when this comes up now, I'm like, I have not practiced for this exam. It's the easiest one by miles, though.
But I don't know what happened in Moscow. There was someone there, a man.
And Mike.
Enough about this Thornton already. He's dead. Dead in Saudi Arabia. What about the shipments? I thought you made sure we weren't being followed.
They can't be Marburg's guys then, right? Because Marburg's guys would fucking know that I wasn't dead.
Mess then.
I went to his house a minute ago.
Russians. What the hell are they doing here? Lot of art pieces here. Looks like they're being shipped somewhere.
Fucking Cossacks. Should have stayed in Mother Russia.
I guess he's the CIA. In which case, hey Mina, your favorite guys are here. I'm gonna shoot them in the head. I can do this at a really long distance now. Charge up these round the corner critical hits. Not quite that long. Not me you want to be worrying about, bud. Okay, I'm gonna assume you're dead, and that's why you will let me get you. Fall down, man. Get off the wall! The controls were just not responding. Mike would not do anything. Could not be made to. Just one guy left? Shooting me through walls? Way over in the corner? There we go. Mike, please. Mike. Mike, why? The whole chat. Mike, what have you done? A cat. The hand position on the fucking thing has to be so precise to even give you a chance. Come on. It just got stuck a fraction of an inch too high, and I couldn't get it down. Cause it's way too precise. Well, if you mess one up, you're definitely not getting there. I'll get there eventually. Well, if that's not counting, I don't know what is. I just can't get my hand position right. It's so specific. You have to be able to slide up and down a little bit. I don't think I can do this one. It's too fast. I just don't think in 10 seconds I can do 5 of them. That looked good to me, but not according to the game. Wrong pixel. We have to, like, just kind of hope that they turn out to be in the right place before we've got absolute confirmation. Or we're just not going to be able to click the button fast enough. It's not going to be able to, it's not going to be able to do it. Game. Pressing the button, bud.
Mike, the police channels are lighting up.
That's fine.
You still at the warehouse?
I interrupted a lethal question and answer session. Getting some additional data.
Okay, let me...
Well, the authorities are on their way. So whatever you need to do, you do it quickly. They'll be here in a few minutes.
This one is, again, way too fast. Oh god, Coughing Man is making the worst
Almost
noises
done.
I've ever heard,
I wanna
right
know who they're
outside.
torturing. Let me ID him and then I'm out of here.
All right.
11?!
Hurry. Mike, you've got less than a minute.
It's fine. This... okay. These are so bad.
Mike, get out of there.
Maybe there is no
They're
good
almost outside
minigame.
the warehouse. They're pulling up now.
Give me a minute. There were more?! Okay, apparently there were more than 10.
Your arms. Oh my god, it's a war zone in here. Take them down.
What am I doing?
Got an ID. And some papers to add up.
I'm shooting cops.
Shooting.
No? think I'm gonna keep shooting. I can't do that minigame, it's just not feasible. They're scaled up to the point where it's just not doable anymore. Have I still got the music off? Okay, no one talk to me when I get in, because then I won't be able to go to the options menu.
Caught your ex.
Fuck off!
On the news. Another shootout like at the ruins.
Cut me some slack, alright? You don't like me, fine. But at least keep your mouth shut.
Not until you tell me how things went. That covers the warehouse and the.
I'm never gonna remember to turn the music back on.
Is there any clue as to what Marburg is up to?
It's never gonna happen.
We don't have anything else to go on.
Are you sure you don't know anything else? Any clue?
I told you everything I know, and where to get Marburg's files. The info we needed should have been in there.
There's nothing else? Think.
I have. We uncovered the weapon smuggling, the terrorist link. I don't know anything else.
Marburg was able to get the munitions into the country through Al-Samad. But the warehouse was the destination of the bombs.
He wasn't planning to destroy the warehouse, though, right? Was he planning to store the bombs there, use them later in Rome?
Well, that doesn't make much sense. The warehouse was on the outskirts of Rome. There's plenty of other storage areas he could have used.
So there was something special about that warehouse. Its inventory. It's
Please.
mostly art and museum pieces, right?
How do I know?
I'm just
I
gonna
haven't pried
stay
open
full
the
mad
box.
because I need
But
to
yes,
get
there
to
were
the
a lot of
options
art
menu
pieces.
before I
There's some
forget, and it's not
Is
gonna
there any
happen.
chance he might have been smuggling something in the art pieces?
Doubtful. The art pieces weren't outbound.
He
through
just
customs.
loves
It looks
weird
like they were
art.
simply holdovers from a museum in Rome.
Well, that actually helps. Maybe I can narrow it down. I used to work part-time at a museum here in Rome. I think it's part of the reason Marburg hired me.
Marburg hired you because you used to work at a museum?
Yeah, the Museum of Art in Rome. I think they have an exhibit on the Crusades showcase there now. What's wrong?
He's an art
Some of
boy.
the pieces
He
in that
loves to art.
warehouse, I'm certain they were from that museum.
He's going to bomb the museum. But why?
I have no idea, but that's his target.
Oh, hates
I
art.
need to get there before he does.
I love art so much. He doesn't want anyone else to have it. Please. Okay. Options menu. Audio. Music volume. Beautiful. So we've been without music for the whole stream. But I have finally remembered. Not much happened because of that mission. We didn't get a lot done. We just shot a lot of people. Eh, might as well. I think we were doing really well, and then we stopped doing really well and started doing really, really bad. But honestly, I just don't think I can do the minigames to open the safes and things at this point. I don't have full dossier on Marburg. So he's probably not going to stick around, even though he's really not our friend. I did find his secret room, though, so there's maybe a glimmer of hope. I don't think we really worked anything out. And I mean, I succeeded on one of the missions. Although I did leave half the safes in the mission unopened because Mike blew them up. Just decided that's what he was doing today.
Museum.
Mike, I just picked something up on the cameras. It's Marburg's men. They have Madison.
Oh,
Damn it.
that's fine. Don't take cover, Mike. Nothing here. Oh. Oh, this is too fast, huh? Just. I think that's probably the easiest minigame now, just because the one where you just turn off the wires in order, there's now 100 wires instead of like 5. Yeah, so where we go is... obviously, the place that we go is here. The bathroom. Cool. So now we've been there, we've got that out of the way. I had a man say, what the hell is that? Doesn't get old pushing him over and then stomping. You'd think it might. It does not. Oh. Is this openable? I don't see 4,000. Just 6. 6 is a normal number. I understand the number 6. I can do 6. There are too many guys shooting me from too many places. I'm not okay with this. You're the problem. Come on, give me that crit. Give me that crit! Never mind. What else is shooting? You telling me everyone else is just shooting nothing? You won't fall down. Where'd you go? Right, there we go. That hurt a lot, but we killed them. And at the end of the day, isn't that what really matters? Emails. Okay, step 2, emails. Nothing really happens if you fail. I mean, it sets off the alarms, but if the alarms are already going, which they normally are, for me, I genuinely just can't see it. Doesn't help that it moves every 3 seconds. Who's emailing? Change plans. We have live asset with us today, just in case our interloper shows up. Madison St. James is to be taken to the evac point, held until Code Orange. Go Code Orange. Makes too much noise, she's to be sedated. Do not injure her unless you hear a change of orders. That comes from Marburg. If anyone tries any funny business with the live asset, they will be killed. Marburg's words, not mine. I hate all the minigames. I was so still, I promise. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. Please, could the area where it counts be larger than 1 millimeter? Could it be? Could you give me a second millimeter? It's horrible.
Mina, is there anyone in the museum?
It's normal hours. A few tour groups, security guards. It's a
Okay, I think we may have gone the right way by accident.
day for tourists. But that's still a lot of people if the bomb goes off.
I won't let it happen.
Whoop. I took health damage there. These guys hit like a truck.
Mike, you need to hurry.
Why? What's going on?
It sounds like Marburg's men are attacking the security guards.
That's fine.
Security's outnumbered. They'll be slaughtered.
You definitely need to shoot. I mean, he's not shooting at me, so I would feel bad about shooting at him. Everyone good? I do have that other move, but I try and avoid using it because I have to go into the menu and equip it.
Agent Thornton, you made it. Good. That makes things
This must be the right way, because otherwise the
interesting.
minigame would
We
not
have
be
Madison.
doable.
She's being held in the west wing of the museum. My men have orders to execute her.
That where your bombs are too?
No, the bombs are with me at the Crusades exhibit. You won't have time to reach both.
My god,
Either
how will I
way.
choose?
Someone dies.
You're right about that, Marburg. Why don't you stay put? I'll be right there.
Left or right, Thornton? Your choice. Madison, or coming after me and the bombs. There's not time for both.
If it was Stephen Heck or something.
Madison. She's in the wing to your left, but the bombs are in the wing to the right.
I've already gone.
Which
I've
way
already
should we go?
picked.
Sealed off the entrance to the other wing.
She's talking over herself now.
Mike, I'm picking up some interference on the channel. And judging
Who
from
did
the
that?
frequencies, there's some proximity mines near your location.
Can we not
I'll
crouch?
keep an eye out.
Can we not crawl over them to pick them up? I couldn't run anymore. Mike was out of stamina. They're a pretty good shot though. It's very stiff is the aiming. So if I like manage to hit someone while I'm walking, that's pretty impressive to me. Oh, I'm on a timer. Same bald man twice in a row. Two brothers. Twins. I see that arm. I think there was a stomp option there. So that means there's a guy who's not dead. Whoa! Okay, I can see now. I understand where I am. Fuck. That's one? One, so slow. The thing goes so slow. The words you're moving around, they're so slow.
Mike, get out of here. Marburg is...
It's over. Let her go.
Do as he says.
Tigger, you wouldn't. That's the wonderful thing about Tigger.
Deus Vult. You brought it on her.
You psychopathic son of a bitch.
Enough
Oh,
of
Mike's
this.
mad. Alright. 1, 2. I can't see his head. I can see his head. 5, 6. Okay, that really hurt. Tell you what.
Where did you get your training, Thornton? First off, I expected more from a self-appointed hero.
Let's see if he sticks
You are
around. He's probably not
disposable and
gonna.
obsolete.
Says the corporate tool who answers to Leyland.
I work for Halbeck. You're a man without a country, Thornton. You're me 20 years ago.
What's that in dog years?
Even if you escape, I know how your story ends.
Keep talking. Lets me know where to shoot.
Enough of this.
Ah, he's going.
Damn it, he's getting away.
I did find his secret room, but I missed one intel on him in the incident where Mike wouldn't open the wouldn't open the safes because he was too busy not opening the safes and exploding them with dynamite. So I think you need 100% intel, although people have disputed that. We did find his secret room, which I think is important, and we were spammy to him a lot, but we weren't always spammy. Always spammy seems to work, but I like to change it up a little bit, add some flavor. Maybe he didn't dislike us enough. I think it only has to be like -3 or something. People have postulated. Who knows? There will not be another time. There is an option where you can get him later, which is also very specific. Otherwise, he never shows up again.
You're gonna answer for killing her.
I don't know why Mike cares about this lady so much, then.
Marburg wanted you to save her. Not out of any emotional tie, mind you. For him, it was business.
I'm not really sure what was going on that entire last mission. Probably because I
A shame,
failed half the missions.
but you can't save everyone, Michael. Can you? Oh, if I had been in your shoes, well, I don't know what I would have done.
So you tried to blow up a museum, murder innocent people. I still don't see how that little
Blown up a
scene was
museum?
supposed to help you
Just
unless you're trying
'cause
to corner the market on
it felt like
terrorism.
it?
Really? That's because you have a very narrow view of events.
Lectures on perspective from a blind man? That's a first. You planning on teaching about ethics next?
I can't expect you to keep up with every news report. I have an entire division devoted to it. Plus my ace in the hole. The bombing was intended to reorganize terrorist legislation in the European Union.
So what? How does that benefit you?
The reorganization was to benefit Helbeck. Surveillance, airport screening tech, weapons. Mr. Marburg's little
Just gotta
crusade
blow
in Rome
everything.
was to
Just blow
remind
something
you
up every now and then to keep
who
people
fear
scared.
is.
So you killed Madison.
Makes
for
sense.
profit.
No, Mike, you did. You brought her into this mess. You had her take you to Marburg despite the risks, and then you failed to protect
I
her.
don't really care about the lady at all. I don't really see how I was expected to care about the lady. Maybe if I'd been less angry.
When it was all over, you were the big
Maybe if I'd have picked less
Saved
Y
all of
options.
Rome.
it would all make sense, but, you know, we picked a lot of Y options. We had to gather conversation, we had to change that music volume.
Think about them.
It was very important. But she's, for one, she's just not someone who Bad Uncle Mike would associate with. More of a Z and Stephen Heck kind of guy. Maybe next Mike.
Or else what?
Or people you care about will start to die.
Couldn't quite annoy him enough that he stuck around. I think there's a way to make him show up at the end if you've done very, very specific things, but we probably haven't. Otherwise, you don't see any more of Marburg.
I'm here. What do you want?
First time I played through, I thought like they were teasing it as there was going to be a sequel with him as the guy. There's never going to be a sequel to Alpha Protocol, by the way.
Taipei, Rome, Moscow. As far as the agency is concerned, they've been resolved to Halbeck's satisfaction. Perhaps not ideally, but Halbeck's
But even though in a lot of timelines Marburg is dead at the end of the game, I still wouldn't, you know,
So what,
complain.
just sit back and let the cash registers fill?
Obsidian are making,
and erase everything associated with it.
Did Obsidian do?
That doesn't leave me
Sorry.
much to work with. And you're all I've got.
What do I care if they shut down Alpha Protocol?
Did Obsidian
I
do,
may just lose my breath,
fuck.
but if Alpha
Our-
Protocol is erased, then you're
Outer
erased.
Worlds? The Outer
Whatever
Worlds?
identity you had, whatever life you had, it's gone. You'll be rogue
Because that game's ass. They should make less ass games and more Alpha Protocol.
and kills you.
What about Halbeck? There has to be something to pin on them.
After Alpha Protocol is buried, it's all over. Halbeck's involvement will be covered up. The operations in Moscow, Taipei, and Rome.
Outer Worlds is
will never see
very,
the light of day.
very boring.
All we'll see are the
I did
chaos
almost say
factors.
Outer Wilds.
They don't have the full picture. They think they're starting a Cold War
That's
they've
why
been
I,
over for
that's why it
years.
took me 5 minutes
Halbeck
to
is
say
exposed.
the title.
If
Because I
Alpha
didn't want to get it
Protocol is
wrong.
exposed,
Or both.
it's up to you. I honestly
Yeah.
don't know if you care.
Outer Wilds?
Maybe
Nothing to
you
do with
should
Obsidian?
Halbeck answer for what it did.
Lots of people
Or
say it's the best
somewhere in
game
you, there's
ever
still
made.
some sense of duty to your government. Who knows?
And you? Why do you care?
About you?
The Outer
I care
Worlds.
about you.
Really
I care about
boring.
stopping what's about to happen.
Extremely made shooter.
War dossier.
Not even made.
This was
Below
my whole life
average.
serving the United States.
Just
So I guess
just
I know a
big
little more
boring
about what
shooter
your
game.
agenda is.
If you can get to Alpha Protocol, Mike, I can answer all your questions.
Before I do anything, answer one for me. Are you the one who set me up?
Not in the way you think. I didn't send that missile to your location. But I did cut you off from the agency. I used Alpha Protocol for its intended purpose.
And I got to be the victim? I deserve to know why.
I saw your dossier, Mike. And I thought you were someone who would do what's right. So I saved you from the missile and helped you go rogue. And I purposely cut you off from Westridge.
So who are you actually working for?
I can't discuss that, Mike. But they want to prevent what's about to happen. And they want to see programs like Alpha Protocol
I like
shut
that
down.
everyone in the game has a secret
Maybe if I were
fact.
The United States?
Alpha Protocol isn't the United States, Mike. And if stopping Alpha Protocol prevents World War III, then it's in the world's interests, not ours.
So, just find a top secret facility, God knows where, defeat the folks that trained me, along with a battalion of agents and Marines, recover the evidence of an international conspiracy, and, prevent World War III. Anything else?
If you want more, I'll pile it on.
No, you've made enough of a mess already. It's up to me to fix it before you make it any worse.
What are you going to do?
Call in a few favors.
I'm not sure what
Alpha
having
Protocol
Mina
thinks it's the only
despise
way
and
to
loathe and want nothing to do with you at the end of the game does. I would like to do... We are into the end game now, I think. Can we afford armor? I would like the biggest of armors, please. And get the second biggest of armors. I can put something in the extra slot that it's got. Never mind. Wait, no, come on. This one. Yeah! It's the same, but with the extra little shoulder pads on. I think that's about the best we're getting. If only we could replace the backwards baseball cap with a helmet of some sort that offers some kind of protection, but I don't think Mike would ever allow that. It's part of his character. I'm happy with my ridiculously high capacity shotgun. Since we're coming up to the end, just checking all my things are in order. Also, got a little bit of intel. I learned a bit more about Alpha Protocol. Signia has some interesting symbolism based on its description and records. The ring of stars and arrows represents patriotism and military might. The eagle's talon is strength. The serpent is either its enemies, pursued, or stealth and subterfuge. And the loose translation of the Latin phrase beneath it is where no one can follow. Who taught us this? Oh, this is what I've been learning this whole time. Quick to react to threats. Liberal use of explosives, yes they fucking do. Gadgets are effective against them. While one of them might fall for a sound generator once, they're unlikely to fall for it twice. These proximity mines, we know about that. They're not a whole real problem. Those mines. And we learned your secret fact, right? No. Well, she's dead now. Mina's directly responsible for interfering with Operation Desert Spear, cutting Michael Thornton loose from the agency and forcing him to enact Alpha Protocol. Claims she did this only because a rogue agent operating independently can stop Halbeck and Alpha Protocol. Did I get any new, like, hats or something? Oh. Swamp hat? What do we think? Swamp Uncle? I mean, the shades are already perfect. How could I even consider? Why am I even looking? Swankle. But first, it's pee time. I'm gonna watch my fucking... What could be wrong with my microphone that when I leave and come back... I don't know, man. Wait. Could be the wire. 'Cause when I take my headphones off, it disturbs the wire. We'll check if it's done anything weird when I get back. I don't know how the wires would be turning the microphone up and down. But my only other theory is that there's ghosts in my computer that are doing it. Let's go finish this fight. We have gone 2 hours, but I'm hype and I want to go kill the man. Let's go get him. Contact Style at Lake. Contact Sheik al-Rashid. Infiltrate Alpha Protocol. Well, I mean, we'll do them in order. Pass along evidence of Halbeck's involvement for safekeeping.
Don't let kids enjoy candy. But what are some of the downsides to this link? A recent...
The news does talk about stuff you've done. By the way.
You're late. I almost thought you'd stood me up. I'll forgive you.
I couldn't click X because I thought it'd be horrible.
I do, and it's something you'll want to see.
I didn't expect it to be so long after Taipei.
I tried.
But I was
I almost left it on.
Paths again. I almost thought you weren't going to call.
How could I stay away?
What Mike thinks is a joke, I do not agree
Since
with.
you're obviously here for business, let's hear it and get it out of the way.
I have a story for you. It might shed some light on that incident. With the
Sometimes I just
airline
have
in
to
the
stop
Middle
him
East.
from being full horrible.
Are you trying to use me, Mike?
I,
There you go. Throwing away a valuable friendship.
okay, I did that.
Is that all it is?
I don't know.
Sometimes you want to be a horrible
And if you
uncle,
have no
but you
idea,
don't want
I'm
to
certainly
go
not
full
telling.
My offer stands. Interested?
Measurehead's race pupil.
Your offer is on the record, I hope.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
No conditions?
Only that I need you to stay alive long enough to get it to the right people.
You've got my attention.
Thought I might.
Well, well. Dan agreed to provide her with information damaging to Halbeck. If he didn't make it back, she could use it to Halbeck's involvement. Could see to it Halbeck's involvement in the conspiracy was exposed. Sorry. As the day goes on, I do lose the ability to read. This is none. Since we didn't kill him at the start.
Welcome, Agent Thornton. This is the meeting I spoke of long ago in Saudi Arabia, I believe. I have much to share with you.
Is it about Halbeck?
A portion of it is yes. The rest concerns its partner, your Alpha Protocol program. But
He doesn't have eyeballs.
I don't have much
I
more
know,
to give
because I can
you,
see the ghost
but
of
I
Mike's
did spare your
eyeballs
life.
through his glasses.
you know as well as I
This
do.
man has no eyes.
These events that Helbeck has set in motion, they are not well researched. They are conflicts. And then there are wars. What they have started, it is a fire that will
No,
soon to glow.
executing.
And that concerns you.
When these events will make my country suffer more than it deserves? Yes. And when another may shoulder the rightful blame? Again, yes.
Rightful blame.
Indeed. Are you prepared to betray your own country, Agent Thornton? When I speak of blame, it is the United States that is the one responsible for these events.
I've come this far, and I'm already acting against its best intentions, apparently.
And you have no doubts on this?
No. After that missile nearly obliterated me in Saudi, it's easy to tell who your friends are and who needs to die.
Very well. You should know the Alpha Protocol you are under. It is designed for such abuse, and you are a victim of it.
We'll see who ends up being the victim.
Perhaps. But you have come for help, or simply to call a favor due.
I think I have
information that should be of use to you in
had
your
this man
accounts,
talk to me again at the end of the
transactions,
game,
and knowledge
but
of their involvement with your
not often. I think it's a rare one, because he's like the first boss, and you just like, oh, shoot the man. Press the shoot
That's a
button.
start.
Hey, I can just interrupt this cutscene by shooting the
And
man.
you should
Cool.
broadcast something a suspicion that's gonna cause quite a stir where I'm headed.
And he is right when he says, like, hey, the US don't, like, know anything about the, like, conflicts they're starting, that they're trying to start. They're just kind of making shit up. They're gonna set in motion a more dangerous conflict than Halbeck knows. That definitely checks out. But yeah, if you didn't know, if you don't kill that guy right at the start of the game, comes back around. Can I buy? I don't even think I have money to buy intel. There is no intel. There is no intel on Alpha Protocol. Why would you think there'd be intel on Alpha Protocol? Okay. We can go with Z, who scares us, or our best friend in the whole world, Stephen Heck. We cannot pick Albatross because he was killed by Breaker. And also he didn't like us anyway, so you know, what are you gonna do? We deserve Z, but we choose Heck.
Take care of what you had to do.
Everything's in place. How about you?
It shouldn't be much longer. This better work, Mike. If it doesn't...
Goodbye, Mina. Mind if I sit here?
Go ahead. It'll save me from having to call in the squad. All done running?
Never was.
Yeah, well, whatever you call it, I'm here to bring you in. Glad you're not making a fuss about this.
I called you, remember?
That leads us up to the present. Infiltrate the Alpha Protocol facility, complete your mission. It's going to take all your skill, probably a lot of firepower, but World War III is the cost if you don't succeed. You've allied with Stephen Heck, who's been able to track you to the facility. Rendezvous with him as soon as possible. Almadane, there's clearly a gap there where something could be. Almadane and Ronald Sung have set up a server and they're waiting for you to transfer intel to quickly pass on to government officials in the area, ensure that they receive evidence damaging to the US only. Yancey and Darcy are outraged that you've harmed fellow agents. Watch out for any ambushes they might have planned. We are going to be without Mina's ability cooldown reduction for getting a full hatred Mina on side.
So, here we are, Agent Thornton.
Guess you can go home again.
If by home you mean prison. Mr. Westridge first spoke to you in this room, didn't he?
Interrogated, actually. It was a really dull conversation.
Keisha has banned Jason 7. Jason 7.
Do you remember what you told him?
I think I told
I
him
genuinely
I was in
don't
for the
remember.
action. Sure feels that way now.
I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course. I'm not sure we need a cowboy. You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
Well, that didn't turn out like you thought. When the reality met the expectation, reality won out. There's a lesson there, I think.
I hate the lighting, but
It's that natural
I like these bits as a framing device. The weird blur is horrible.
Until a bullet in your head finally stops you. We all imagine how we'd act when tested, but not many people ever get the chance. You did. Did you like who you became, Mike, when reality came knocking? You'll have to excuse me, but I asked for this next part to be recorded for posterity. I wanted to make sure it's captured perfectly.
Leyland? I've been dying to do that for hours, but I needed to hear all you had to brag about first.
There was only one answer.
This was it for you, Thornton. I was your last chance.
I can't wait to show you how wrong you are.
Had to do it. Although if he likes you enough by the end, he will offer you a job.
Agent Thornton.
Oh, Maverick!
Allowing yourself to be captured.
I didn't think you were coming
making
back.
us go through the effort of bringing you here. Well done.
I should have picked
I
Dossier.
don't like to brag.
You have little to boast about, even if you were so inclined. Well, I confess...
Kind of more fun when Maverick wins, though, to be honest.
I was hoping to convince you to work for us. If not Halbeck, then the VCI. But that would depend on you.
Really?
I'm surprised you haven't figured it out
I didn't
yet,
pick
Marburg.
kiss my ass
I know
or
you're
fuck
this
off
way.
for this, so
I
it
know
better
the
be
United
good.
States left you out to dry. Deus Vult, all of it. But it doesn't seem like you learned anything from it. You served Deus Vult blindly, and now you're answering to Leyland and Halbeck.
Your point?
Trading one master for another, Marburg? Seems to me blind loyalty is what got you here in the first place. Everything you know about Leyland should tell you what your future is.
I don't expect I'll see you again, Agent Thornton. Your mission ends here.
Do have to keep Maverick full mad, though.
Doc will be along in just a bit to administer your meds. Nice knowing you, Thornton.
Now, realistically, you definitely wouldn't pick Stephen Heck for this mission, because we never fully decided if he's the smartest man in the world or the dumbest man in the world.
Steven?
No, it's the ghost of ass kickings yet to come.
Ta-
I'm on my way. Oh, and there's a guy coming your way who looks like he wants to violate the Geneva Convention all over you. You might want to take him out first.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I don't think we'd pick Z either, really. You'd think Albatross, but then Albatross got fucking captured by Breaker.
Good to see you, Steven.
Like, come on.
Thanks.
If you get around to it, could you patch into the global monitoring
If you
center
can't
network?
deal with just like...
Maybe more reliable intel than interrogation.
Okay, all of my skills are set wrong?
Global monitoring center. Got it.
I need this one. Immediately. Shooting. I should have bought bullets, just in case.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Oh, the skill's good, but it doesn't knock everyone in the room down so I can stomp on them to death. Is my armor lower than it was? Why would my armor be lower than it was? I hate when they do that. Oh, they take two stomps. Just in case it takes two. Any treasure in here? Why am I still getting dollars?
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Damn, which one?
Last chance, guys. Back up your files.
Agent? Or is it just Mike Thornton now, with the rank stripped away?
I don't know why I could contact
Understood
Parker.
why we had
That's
titles
why I did it.
anyway. Meaningless.
I don't know why they were choice.
Speak to me. You think I can help you? You're wrong.
We'll see.
Hey,
I think
Parker, you
wanna hear what
suck.
I have to say. This is the end for you, Parker. If you think Alpha Protocol is going to survive this, you're wrong.
threats? Please, you're only wasting what time you have left, Thornton. I thought there was a chance you might return. You are resourceful, even for a rogue agent.
Well, I have you all to thank for being rogue, don't I? I thought it would just be a cover, but you made it real.
If you blame me for this,
We had to slide the uncle one last time.
Miss Tang
This was the correct choice.
I know what Mina did, but you were the one who ordered the missile strike on my location.
Yes, but that was not my order. I would have preferred you return here, where you could be monitored. As you can see, letting you run around is dangerous. And, well, despite your flaws, you are a valuable resource. Now, what do you want? There's little I can do for you, so make it quick.
If you think working for Halbeck's gonna protect you, you're wrong.
Your ignorance never ceases to surprise me. I am not working for Halbeck. Our government is, however, and they have a vested interest in the plan Halbeck proposed. Halbeck's interests had to be protected because it's our national interests.
So that makes Leyland in charge now? Of an entire branch of a U.S. agency?
No. We were ordered to assist him in recovering his missiles, in assassinating Shahid, and then killing you. He was given access to the facility and our resources.
But why?
Why did we cooperate?
He's saying a lot just by his getting mad at him. Just to prove that he's like smarter than us. Let's just keep it going.
Nothing was wrong, Thornton. As I said, Halbeck had proper authorization. They asked permission, and they got it.
And Westridge didn't object?
No, because like me, he follows orders. We were asked to get an agent to do Leyland's job and to contract me for my services.
Services? What services?
I was asked to isolate events in the world and create triggers. While many of these triggers would benefit Halbeck, a great deal would benefit the United States. China grows more powerful by the day. They are Halbeck customers as well. And if they are reliant on Halbeck technology, they are reliant on us. Even better, if they can be lured into action in Taiwan, well, then it buys us time to build strength.
And Moscow? Rome?
Rome was a reminder to the rest of Europe. Moscow, a necessary distribution center.
And the people on the airliner in the Middle East?
Those deaths, they are nothing compared to the death toll that would follow if these steps were not taken.
So murder's your business, Parker.
Parker has not been a thing for the whole game.
How ironic. I could list the deaths you've caused in the name of...
Yeah, but they were CIA agents.
Anything I've done.
Whatever. You're a murderer. The title fits.
I wouldn't expect you to understand, Thornton.
I did remember.
Yes,
I wouldn't expect you to understand that. That's a good line.
And to strengthen Halbeck as well. It was the most interesting assignment I've had in years. To use my analytical skills for something besides system maintenance or compiling.
Kinda glad I clicked this though.
For a project of my own.
And I didn't know why we're doing it.
So yes, I accepted the assignment. And I did what I do best. Analyzed.
Provided you had all the information.
I did.
Is this because I
have
know
all the
stuff?
information.
It's because I'm a thing knower.
No, you didn't. Parker Shahid isn't dead. I didn't kill him.
Oh,
in Saudi
okay.
Arabia.
It's
That
'cause I didn't
missile
kill him.
Never hit him. They'll be broadcasting in an hour. Taipei, the op you had there, where I ran into Omen, he's still alive, and he didn't appreciate being used any more than I did. They'll be pitching in too, along with the rest of China.
I don't believe you. You're nothing more than a thug, Thornton. This is just another of your desperate threats.
Hope it's worth dying for, because I'm coming for you.
Also, Breaker's still alive, but like, I think he'll be. I think he'll be helping this bit.
Agent.
I don't know why I brought it up.
Parker.
Scramble, people, let's move it.
Who scrambled? We scrambling? It's 2 stumps. Just very large men.
Yeah, Stephen, Steven, go ahead.
Oh, good, you're there. Somebody keeps jamming my signal. When I find out who it is, oh boy. Doctors will have to invent new words for what I do to him.
It must be Westridge. He's in control of the facility.
Westridge, huh? File that under M for mangle with wood chipper. Or should that be W for wood chipper, comma, mangle with?
God damn. Oh, okay. Oh, he's just gonna... Ooh. He seems to have slid all the way out of this universe. Alright, let's not go down there. Okay, it's weird over here too. Whoops, wrong button. I think we could definitely do a chain shot right now. My guns do not hurt these men is very tragic to me. Now that is the case. One day chain shot will have recharged, and then what are you gonna do, Terra? Oh wait, I can crit you from here? Never mind, and those crits do aim up a lot faster than they used to. Hey bud. Who's doing that? Stop! Oh, is it... This Joker? Please, Mike, I need you to be less wiggly. Okay, pistol headshots still do it. It's just the shotgun has kinda started to fall off here, because even the massive power of the Michael Stomp is just not enough. Why are there two gun turrets pointed at each other in this room? Who set this up? This is insane. This is nonsense. This is a nonsense trap?
Steven, did you have a reason for calling besides discussing filing structures for grievous bodily harm?
Oh, right, yeah. I got lost in my own little world there. Yeah, there's some guys up here. Looks like they're planting little round things with blinky lights all over the servers.
That's fine.
We've got Mina. She put up quite a fight, but it's over for her now. Your choice in what to do next. Come after us or her. It's up to you.
I mean, you're just kidnapping all the people I don't like. It's not that big a deal for me. Yancey intel. Secret Yancey facts? Sorry. Despite his long marriage, Westridge keeps numerous secrets from his wife. Among his indiscretions, Yancey apparently had an extramarital affair during a mission with someone named Saftron. He loves the thrill he gets from the danger of being an operative. Keeping this from his wife is one of the hardest parts of doing his job. Now's the job. He's not a field agent anymore. He's a supervisor, so he's pursued that role aggressively, recruiting agents to act as his eyes and hands while he keeps the bigger picture in mind. Infamous for hazing new recruits to test their endurance and their reaction under pressure, often relies on monitoring the results from a distance, gauging each agent's reactions via monitors and sensors. Is this open? It's openable. I'm not sure I believe that Mina's captured and not that Mina's just kind of flipped on us.
Hey, don't want to press you here, but the sharp
Predictable. Good.
What the fuck? Sir, you have to get out of the wall. Also, I can't take cover. I think the reason I can't take cover. I don't know why I can't take cover. There is no obvious reason for that. I think I couldn't punch him because he was in the wall. I think. I have no idea which objective I'm going after, by the way. I know I have two, but I don't know which one I'm looking at. I don't know if I'm going after Mina or not. Kinda wish I did. I do like when all the little lines go everywhere when you do the big shot. See how you deal with this. Not well. This is kind of busted. I'm not sure this should be allowed. What? Oh, he's tough. Strong noggin on that lad. I think he wasn't. Either was hitting his hands or... Ow. It's fine. We got him in the end. We're only a little bit worried about ammo. Do you think I'll ever remember to throw a grenade? Do you think I'll ever work out how to throw a grenade? Game, you can't. This is not... This doesn't work. I think a critical hit only is a critical hit if it's a headshot. Well, it seems to knock him down. But it does like 1 billion times damage if it's a headshot. Does not do 1 billion times damage if it's not a headshot. Oh, it's Mina. Also, that one frame of Mike T posing.
I'm here to help you.
You're probably the last person I want helping me. If that's what you're really here for.
Alright, if you don't want my help, fine. See ya.
Go to hell, Mike.
Oh, dang. Kinda said it as a joke, but okay. Good luck. I did it so fast! That's the best hacking I will ever do. Okay, no melee. We worked that out on the last guy. I think he was particularly resilient to melee due to being stuck in the wall, but it still scared me to the point that I no longer think melee is a viable option. It makes sense that forward would be the right way. We just said hi to him. It's fine. What is happening here? I'll do. Oh, they're shooting at Steve! Steven! Of course, what am I even saying? Must be thinking of someone else. Got him, Mr. Heck? The Heckster? Don't shoot me, I'm stomping. Okay, yeah, I can't really face tank those anymore. I'm charging my shotgun up. I believe Heck is like one of the only characters in the game who can't die.
You're not getting far. I'll be watching you.
Don't do that. Something that happened recently gave me a lot more ammo. I'm not entirely sure what. Oh. Well, that's lovely. Can max out shotguns or toughness. I think I'll do shotguns. Room sweep master. 20 seconds of room sweep and then a 45-second cooldown. We have so many things. We've mastered pistol. Real men don't hide. 15 missions complete where you raised an alarm and lived to tell about it. It keeps happening. Complete 10 dossiers, complete 15 dossier. Big picture. Agent of Change. I swayed Conrad Marburg's sense of duty. Beautiful. Didn't know you could do that, honestly. But I do now. I don't know what thing has made me so big. Because something has definitely increased my endurance a lot. It's not those ones. I already had those ones. Is it just doing all the levels? But what? It's gone up to 140 though. That's a big number. I have 2 bars now. It's like doubled. Recently. Please, I'm not even gonna get there in time. I just got there. I saw it like instantly. Okay. Attempt 2. No real point even looking for this one, 'cause it's not going to still be there. Nope. Attempt 3. On this horrible minigame. Attempt 4 on this horrible minigame. Just last second. No, game, you're just doing it wrong. You slid my uncle all the way over to the side and then you did it wrong. I think I can do the nearly impossible version of this minigame. I just can't do the other ones at the nearly impossible level. Plus it's like fast enough that trying again seems moderately sensible. Them's bombs.
Hurry and set those charges. Keep an eye out for Thornton. He's still around here.
Whoa there, cowboy. They
Heck.
just armed those demo charges. We've got exactly, not very long to shut them off. Unless an eternity as chunky salsa appeals to you.
Not really, no. Where you at, Packer? Fuck. You'd think this would be cover, but it is not cover. All the way down here is not cover. You live that? Oh, y'all doing it. That makes sense. We can work with that. Oh. Picked a bad spot here. Anyone else incoming? Game! Stop dropping them on me. Would be really nice to not be stun locked over here. Hey. Fight a little bit early. Critical hit wasn't quite ready. Someone's definitely shooting. You'd think this was cover. This looks like cover to me. This is what cover looks like. Who's mad? Oh, there's more turrets. That's fine. We can deal with turrets. Let's just hack. Are we still doing stuff, hack? This is clearly an intended one because I have quite a long time. The turrets, huh? Is that the door too?
Parker, stop. I'm warning you.
Oh. He didn't stop. To be fair, we warned him a little bit later.
Got the evidence, but I cut off your escape route.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Bunch of dead guys took most of the blast. Looks like I'm not gonna be.
Sorry, Hack. There's a lot going on. We'll reconvene later and we'll have a big old uncle chat about it.
Great. Running out of staff. Darcy, get your men ready.
On it. Mikey won't get by me.
I don't know, I've been doing okay so far. Never really talked to Packer when we were back at the facility. Turns out he was a huge piece of shit. There is a thing you can do with Packer. I think Mabba killed Packer's dad, and you can find that out and tell him about it. And then he fights Marburg, he dies, but he does injure Marburg. This is in the path where you have a boss fight with Marburg, here as well as in Rome. Just had to get that to happen. That was loud.
Good news, bad news.
What's the bad news?
That chopper was our ride out of here.
Great. What's the good news?
I paid extra for the insurance package.
Good thinking, Heck. Steve. And... Did he die? I don't expect him to die from shotgun shots anymore. I'm not disappointed, obviously. I'm just surprised. Your ammo, you did. Beautiful. Love to see that. Oh, this trees. Oh, these graphicals.
Hey, Mikey. Good to see you. out here to our live fire range. No more practice runs for you. This is the real deal. Keep him busy. I'll be back in a second. The only way out is for you. Come on now.
I don't know why you turn around. Is that Darcy at the back? Can't see my aim point, and that was Darcy at the back. Well, I think they have grenades. We should watch out for that.
Coming your way. I don't be a poor sport, Mikey. Come out where I can see you. Only wish Mina could see me kick your ass, Mikey.
Let's go over there. Where are these grenades? Just in the wall? Hey Darcy, could you put your head up? You wanna try and shoot me again, Darcy? I know you do.
Hey, guess what? Looks like your instincts were right on. Some of my boys did survive that explosion. Tough little buggers. Anywho,
Game.
if you can get to them, might make it
Don't do that.
a little easier.
Not that one. That one?
I'll do that. Thornton out.
Knew Darcy would fuck this up.
Did take a lot of damage from the truck exploding, which I probably should have realized was going to happen, but it came as a surprise, and it was not a pleasant surprise. Oh! Last second. Am I winning? The treasure that I got? Mike, where are you? Mike, you're invisible? I don't want to alarm you? Oh, okay, that's for shooting. Okay. Well, I just did it with my pistol, is the thing. I can see how a lesser gamer might need that, though. I understand. Alright, I didn't pick up the health. Good to see. Okay, we killed most of our co-workers. Just Yancey and Leland left? Well, Leland's not a co-worker,
Mike,
but
my
we
guys
do
are getting
expect to
impatient to make with the killing. Where you at?
In a tight spot. One of their chopper patrols just spotted me.
Oh, that's not good. You should probably do something about that.
Thanks,
yeah,
Ed.
I figured that out. Thanks.
I assume that's not what that was for, but I didn't see the helicopter, so. That did hurt. Okay, that hurt also. Can we not do this now? I don't know if my rocket counted. Okay, let's just stand somewhere where the rockets can't get us for a minute. Cool. Can Chopper get damage from bullet? Is Chopper upset about bullet? I don't really see what I can do about Chopper. It seems like most of the area is now a place I cannot be in. My skills are wrong. Okay, this time things will be different. 1, We'll assume his head is somewhere around here. Sure. Where's the helicopter? Everyone who's not a helicopter needs to leave. You're just complicating an already annoying situation. Cool, this is a safe spot. Good to know. Rule of 3? No? Rule of 4? That thing that exists? No? It's gotta be 5. It's gotta be 5. It wouldn't make sense for it to be more than 5. Well, that's annoying. Okay, we're rule of 6? Rule of 100? Can he be made to leave? Six shots. Still going. There's smoke coming out of him. Have any of the rocket launchers respawned? And my sprint is just out. Does that one respawn right at the end? That'd be lovely. So this is pretty cool. Okay, pistol cannot destroy helicopter. Did any of the missiles over here respawn? I'm pretty sure I've hit him 6 times with missiles. I might have missed once, but then I'd still hit him 5 times. Which still should definitely be enough for anything. Why is this guy still here? What do you want? Does the bullets hurt? Can he be hurt? Can helicopter be damaged by attacks? Can I use things? This ammo is respawned, for sure. Guaranteed. 100%. He is taking damage from this, huh? It sucks, but it's hurting him. Never mind, there he goes.
Should have shot up a flare. It would have been more subtle.
That'll do. Heck, there's a lot of sounds going on. I'm sorry, I didn't... I'm not sure I fully got that. I was in murder mode? You know how it is.
You're out of luck, Mike. I'm taking the only route off the island. You know, if you get here in time, I might even let you leave with me as a prisoner.
Who else was shooting? I think it was a turret around the corner. Oh, Mike, don't do whatever you're doing. Oh, Mike, don't do whatever you're doing. Do some other better things, please. Okay, well there's a turret. I mean, I definitely won't miss if I wait for it to end. So that's lovely. Why are you alive on 1 health? Why is that turret wiggling? Tranquilizer rounds, can you imagine? At this point in the game, in this mission, everything's blowing up. 1,000 men are trying to kill me. Oh, stop and let me equip my tranquilizer rounds. Let's bring them in alive. It's now Mike Thornton operates. Oh, there's no textures in here, huh?
Nice job, Mike.
Oh,
But
I got
can't let you
Yancey
leave
as my
with that
blast
dead.
boss instead of Leland.
Give up now, and we'll go easy on you.
Fuck off, Westridge. Just make sure you don't run away before we get to chat.
I did think you were talking to me a lot. Oh, hang on. Let me just use my points. Just gotta use the old points. Fury. Fury would have been fun. Maybe next round. Oh dear. Bad place to spawn in.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm on.
Can't see anything. I mean, Yancey's not well. Someone just shoot me in the back. If so, who and why? Do they not know I'm nice? Who's doing this? Yeah, let's go underneath Yancey. It seems to be healing. So if I can get my move again, he's done. He's heckin' toast. Ah, they're upstairs, you see. Are we getting range here? I think I was only in range when he was swaying forwards. It's gonna leave a scar. Don't know how I did that from down there.
Not a chance. Now that I've got your attention,
If you're gonna kill me, then do it.
I'm not sure I want to. Yet. I guess I need some closure. I couldn't have made it into Alpha Protocol if you hadn't chosen me. What I want to know is why.
I needed someone who could kill Shahid, get the missiles back, and keep their mouth shut. I needed someone I could trust.
You trusted me to be a tool? I didn't know you were grooming me to take your place.
Everyone serves somebody. If not someone, then they serve the greater good. Either way, it means sacrifice. I had my orders. We carry them out, send out agents, and we don't ask why. Say what you will. You had what it took to get the job done, and then some.
I'm not sure
That's why you were
how much of anything Yancey knows.
What life? You knew the odds going in.
I think maybe we shouldn't have just let Leland get out of here.
Country. Well, this is it.
If I stayed in the program, I'd have ended up like you, or worse, like Parker.
Fuck Parker.
Someone would have come along who owes one of their corporate buddies a favor, Halbeck or someone else. And we get used because we've been conditioned.
Yancey deserves to die, though. He has been
Believe it or not,
through
Halbeck's
it.
interests are our interests.
He's
We need their
got to be an elder
we don't.
spy by
They
being
almost
a
caused
regular
war, and we
spy.
helped them for what? To secure some government contracts?
If you're gonna kill me, kill me. If you're gonna ask for your life back, then ask. But don't waste my time.
I don't have any more questions. You're done, Westridge. You and your whole operation.
This program is all you know, Mike. Leave it, and you have nothing. Really. What are you gonna do? Get revenge? Expose the agency?
He's like
Or
a
maybe
poster
you
boy
came
for like a
back because
CIA
what you
guy, but
really
he's
need
still a
is
CIA
a
guy.
mission.
Well,
My
super
goals are a
CIA
little higher
guy.
than that. Any last words?
Yeah. Go to hell.
Fair.
The best I've heard, but retirement's a bitch. Take be some kind of hero if it's any consolation. Now, for Leyland.
We're still mad at Leyland. Which is correct. We just don't have a boss fight with him.
Going somewhere?
All right, Thornton. What is it you want?
We'll let him be mad.
Just a little payback.
Please, Agent, don't be a fool. How dare you hit me?
That's for Madison.
But I believe in most runs, the last boss is Leyland? Not Yancey, I think?
I could keep this up all day.
I may be wrong.
Now.
It's just, this is going off my memory. I knew you could get either.
You think you can give me orders? Think you have control of this situation?
Thornton, hold on. Look, don't kill me, please. I can help you. If you want revenge, let me help you get it. Against Helbeck, against the government.
And all I have to do is let you go, right? See, that's where you lose my interest.
No.
Goodbye, Leyland.
Thornton, please. I can pay you.
No, Leyland. Look, I'm normally all about not shooting the people, but these are some of the worst people
I'll probably
ever of all time.
Adrenaline levels out. So what now? We fight some more?
I prefer we leave than never cross paths again.
As long as you don't pick up where Leyland left off, that shouldn't be a problem.
I have no intention of doing so. I'll be assumed to have died here, like you. I think you'll find it...
Ooh, also, I think the reporter...
Trust you can handle things from here.
I don't know if we should leave it... We're probably going to annoy the reporter next run. We'll leave it there. This time Maverick walks away.
A little less than I was hoping for. A lot less killing, but I like the flooding base part. That was cool.
Heck, we killed a lot of guys.
Clean and murderous. It's that same thrill you get when flushing a toilet full of red ants.
Yeah, well, as low-key as this was, we might want to stay under the radar.
And then Mike sails off
I like the sound of that. Be quiet and all. Yeah, not really my thing.
with either
Real action we just did. That's more
whichever one of the ladies in the game was his love interest, or Stephen Heck. Of course, we have the Stephen Heck ending, the uncle's ending. Just two uncles on a boat.
Wait, you mean like if this whole thing was an Alpha Protocol on top of another Alpha Protocol? Like an Alpha Protocol. You know, I think I ran into them back in 89 or 98. Maybe both. That takes me back.
Tell me on the
Also, I realize real song playing. It's probably gonna be mad. This is the Twitch thing. Yeah, I think credits are rolling. I'll tell you if anything happens. It just went to this. Pistol was more powerful than shotgun. Shotgun was two-shotting them. Well, shotgun was doing a tiny amount of damage, and then Stomp was two-shotting them. Surrendering himself to Darcy. Conversation with Leyland. Proceeded to break out. Reunited with his handler and select the server vault. Heck, believed to be using a combination of his unusual liquid terror martial arts and damage-resistant psychosis, held off several squads from reinforcing the server room. Strangely enough, there's no trace of what happened to the reinforcements sent to the scene. Agent Thought defeat Parker's security turrets, took out Parker and recovered Alpha Protocol's backup logs. Logs are proof that Helbeck and Alpha Protocol agents are involved in a plot to initiate a Cold War that would benefit Helbeck. Skipped underground. Helicopter was shot down. We fought Darcy. We killed Darcy. We killed Helicopter. We executed Westridge. We killed Leyland. Sorry. Agent Thornton captured Leyland, and rather than listening to any more of his bullshit, put a bullet in his head instead. We did deviate from the mission to go after Mina. Once he encountered Mina in the weapons range, however, he executed. I don't think that's what happened. Agent Thornton attempted to contact Scarlet Lake, but without success. Her status is unknown. But why? Where was Scarlet Lake? Escaped the island with his ally. Heck, the only ally, the only friend he has in the whole world. Should be considered extremely dangerous. If he has access to all of Alpha Protocol safe houses and intelligence gained during his last mission, that makes him a force to be reckoned with. Alpha Protocol's involvement with Halbeck was exposed. Media frenzy surrounding its exposure and its involvement in world events caused the US serious embarrassment and caused Halbeck itself to collapse. Presidential candidate Patrick Darcy used this as a springboard for his upcoming campaign, promising to root out and dismantle such programs to restore confidence in the United States with its allies overseas. I'm ready on the mute because I think we might have credits. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're safe. So that's Alpha Protocol. That's the whole of Alpha Protocol. We might do a second run of Alpha Protocol.
More setbacks for troubled Halbeck Industries today as Russian federal police uncovered extensive evidence linking the corporation's senior officers to illegal arms trafficking. This setback comes on the heels of a mysterious disappearance of Halbeck CEO Henry Leland, who vanished from his San Francisco office earlier this month. American law enforcement is cooperating with Interpol to locate him. Along with the indictments against Halbeck, several prominent Muscovite politicians and business leaders have been arrested in connection with the scandal. A series of coordinated bombings in the West Bank left hundreds dead earlier today, in an attack carried out by the Al-Samad terror network. In a video statement claiming credit for the attack, Al-Samad leader Ali Shahid said that these attacks would continue until Al-Samad's demands were met, demands which include a complete pullout of American troops from the entirety of the Islamic world. The attacks were carried out using a sophisticated new explosive gel, originally developed for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to clear mountain passes and demolish bridges. The gel is largely undetectable to current-generation chemical bomb sniffers, and even dogs will have to be retrained to identify the explosive. Analysts predict that if terrorist organizations like Al-Samad have acquired large quantities of this weapon, they could conceivably attack extremely high-security targets with impunity, at least until updated security measures can be implemented. The Mid-East Unity Conference, currently being held in Riyadh, has been postponed
Kind of sided with
in the wake of this tragedy.
Al-Assad just because it's the thing you can do. Just because it's the thing you can do that not many people, I imagine, know about.
Of the Roman Museum of Natural History.
Sorry, I must have just let her talk. I didn't care about that lady.
Terror legislation since her death, and her funeral at times resembled a political rally. In the United States, Senator Patrick Darcy proposed Madison's Law, a sweeping bill some have likened to a new Patriot Act in response to the tragedy. As Miss St. James had no known family, Senator Darcy personally paid for her funeral here in Rome. Uncertainty still grips Taiwan.
Didn't realize dying would be a major incident. Probably because I didn't know a secret fact.
Concerns have been raised that President Ronald Sung's pro-independence government has become too aggressive. President Sung survived an assassination attempt during the rally, which many critics are calling an attempt to incite a war between Taiwan and mainland China. President Sung has refused to back down in the wake of the attempt on his life, and in a speech made earlier this week declared that his life meant nothing compared to Taiwanese independence. Taiwanese authorities announced the execution of attempted assassin Wen Shu today. Investigators have uncovered no motive
That's
for
the
the
guy,
attempt.
pinned it
A
on.
copy of Catcher in the Rye, a novel famously associated with conspiracy theories and
Still don't know who did it. Who took that shot? Maybe we could have done. Maybe there's a way we could find out. It's too late now.
And touch off a war with China. U.S. government sources have declined comment.
Well, that's Alpha Protocol. We kind of made a mess, but also it's kind of what we were trying to do. Did we have a World War III? Possibly. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. It's Like, there's no, like, Kamameter or, like, Paragon Renegade. It never tells you that you have done a good thing. You have done a bad thing. We're spies. Most of what we're doing is bad thing. That's to be expected. Mike himself is wildly unhinged, not particularly well voice acted. And it's hard to not make him just a horrible uncle, because no matter what options you tend to lean on, he's gonna be a horrible uncle. He's just built like that. He's got the uncle, the horrible uncle genes. And, you know, Mike did in the end decide he wasn't a horrible person for the United States of America. He was his own horrible man. And that's something like character growth, I think, if you squint. That was Alpha Protocol. We got the 2 uncles in a boat ending. I'm thinking might do a second run of Alpha Protocol, and we do fresh-faced new recruit Mike, and we're just very professional to everyone. That's what I'm thinking. But for now, let's call it. I have absolutely no one on. Yeah, I'm just gonna end stream. I got nothing. Unless someone is playing Hattress. What are the odds that someone's playing Hattress right now? Okay, no, there's a user called Hattress. That's not what we want. Does the game Hattress even exist? Absolutely not. Well, you know. It was shot in the dark. That's all we had. Thank you for being here, everyone. This has been a game I enjoyed a lot, despite a little bit of jank. Just a touch. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a little bit of jank in there. Just a tiny bit. If you're really looking for it. If you've really got the gamer's eye, like I have. It does suck that we've got absolutely no one on. There are a couple of people on, but then people who are playing games I don't want to raid into because it's stupid. I'd raid Uzo on, but I know I'd raid right as he changed over to Among Us, so... So let's just not, and just not be in that situation. Goodbye, everyone.